Now, step two, once we know what people are saying about us, let's assume they've said some negative things. We need to determine the veracity of those negative comments. And what does that mean? It means we need to find out a couple of things. Number one, are they true, right? Is what is written about us, was it written by a competitor? Is it phony? Or did these things really happen? Are these complaints recent? Because if they are recent, we've got to spring into action in step three and correct these. We've also got to find out if these conditions still exist. So let's assume we have a negative review from 2 months ago, and we find out that that employee that the review is written about still works for us and is still treating customers like shit. See, it's sometimes common to discount the occasional bad review as some one-time event or some over-demanding customer, but that's a mistake because a bad online review can potentially reach millions of people. Don't believe me? Go to youtube.com and look up United Brakes Guitars, right? Search for United Brakes Guitars on youtube.com. You'll see how many millions of people have seen one consumer's bad experience with United Airlines. See, if nothing else, please know this. You cannot be a rat bastard offline and have a great online persona. It just won't let it happen. There's too many consumers, too many places for them to go and complain about you. All right, step three, we found some negative comments. Those conditions still exist. We need to retrain. We need to repair. We need to retool. We need to replace, or we need to rehire to solve those problems. Now, we have to eliminate the issues that led to the bad reviews, and this may lead to drastic measures. So we're going to try to retrain people first, right? We're going to try to repair or retool or replace some bad equipment that's creating this problem. But you know what we may need to do? We may need to rehire. We need to be prepared as leaders of our business to fire people. It doesn't make them bad, they just can't work for us. And so we need to rehire, right? We need to get someone new in those positions. That's if we've tried everything else. See, firing people over their conduct generating bad reviews really is a last result. It should come after our efforts to repair, retrain, or retool. Then and only then do we need to fire them. And by the way, that becomes the most important step, but we've got to be willing to do that. Now, as I said in step two, it doesn't matter what you do online. You cannot escape who you are offline. If you're a rat bastard in real life, eventually the reviews will bubble to the top. The negatives will be there and you'll be treated as a rat bastard online. It's just the way that it is. There are too many consumers. There are too many places for them to tell their story. You cannot control the conversation about you forever. Businesses who will win in the end are those who have great online personas that match their great offline personas. Again, you can't fake it. All right, step four in the 8 steps from bad to great to create this great online reputation is you need to verify the 3 or 4 most influential review sites in your market. Now, every market's a little bit different, but I can tell you that as of this recording, Google is the most important, most influential review site out there. It doesn't matter what city or town. If you're in America, if you're a retail business, you've got to make sure that your Google reviews are perfect, that they're 5-star across the board. Now, besides Google, you'll want to pick 2 or 3 other websites that provide reviews that are influential in your market or in your industry. And we're going to use these in step 6. Right now, we're on step 4. Now, for some industries, like I said, there are going to be review sites that are industry specific, like for car dealers, EdmundsCars.com and others. But for most businesses, you're really just going to have some generic review sites, and those would be sites like Yelp, Angie's List, Kudzu if you're in the South. Now, because of their integration with the iPhone, at least as of this recording, Yelp should probably be the second most important review site for any business out there, at least a retail business, even if you currently have no reviews on Yelp.com.